all you gotta do, you just gotta be a nice stand-up guy, get a nice job, find that nice girl, get your nice white picket fence and your dog and your kids, and but see, that's not gonna be going on anymore, okay? Because women, well, I mean, you can see the statistics for yourself. And this was like 3 years ago, the majority of children were being born to unwed mothers. Because guys don't want to get married because then they get fucked. Alimony, child support. Your wife gets fat. Wife doesn't fuck them anymore. And here's the thing too. Okay, there's some statistics people will say. They'll say, oh well, the majority of guys have female partners. The majority of guys get married. The majority of guys have children. But why is there so many divorces? Why are these children growing up in broken homes? I'll tell you why. Because the women, they get the good taste of the genetically superior men. They get that taste. And they will still get married eventually. And they'll be fucking miserable because every single day of their life they'll be thinking back to when they got gangbanged by the football team in the locker room.
Jesus.
That's what they wanted. They got chosen by genetically superior men. And they had these experiences with genetically superior men. And then eventually get locked down by some genetically inferior man who just happens to, be a little more stable. We call these the beta bucks, the beta cucks. They settle down and they're fucking miserable. That's why they get fat. That's why they don't have sex with you. If they were able to, lock down a genetically superior male, and that happens. It happens. Those couples continue to have healthy sex lives. Those, they stay in shape and they take care of themselves because they're happy. They're happy that they're with a genetically superior male. The women who get fat, the women who don't have sex, it's because they're fucking miserable because they already got a taste of the good life. Or even if they didn't, it's out there. They see it. They're watching TV. They're watching the hunks on TV. They're reading the male models in the fucking magazines on Tumblr or wherever they're at. And they're seeing the good stuff. They're seeing the good life. And they're thinking, I deserve that. Why don't I have that? I'm fucking miserable. I'm gonna get fat. And I'm gonna get my revenge on this loser that I had to marry. He's not gonna be able to have a sexy wife. He's not gonna be able to have this because he doesn't deserve it. He's genetically inferior scum. Trash.
Oh my.
Let's check out the comment first. No need to shame this guy for his looks. We are not woman. I bet this guy is 100% more confident talking to woman than 90% of the keyboard commandos down here. Dude, I like this guy. As physically genetically disadvantaged as he is, he seems to compensate very well in the mind. He who prioritizes money will have plenty of woman. He who prioritizes woman will have neither. Western women aren't seen as prizes to other men for long-term commitment, for building a family, for children, simply for all the mentality that the Western men have wanted to leave behind. The masculine energy, they're not friendly. They're not really fit. We have obesity crisis in the West. Masculine energy is an understatement. Combative, always treating you like the enemy, like they're doing you a favor. Never coming to the table and compromising on certain things to make sure that in the end you both win, and that you build something better than either could by themselves. It's not building a legacy together, it's just how much I could get out of this person. We have an adversarial mentality to men and women now in the West in general that doesn't exist out in the rest of the world. So men have started spreading work. That's why it's literally blown up within a couple of years, and it's seeped into the mainstream consciousness about going overseas.
They're taking the good stuff, okay? They're getting to the 20s, hot guy, hot guy, hot guy, hot guy. Oh, this is great, hot guy, date a hot guy, fuck a hot guy over and over again. And, they love it because they're on Tinder, hot, they're finding the hot guys, they're fucking them. And you're sitting here to yourself, oh, if I just hit a new PR on my bench, if I just buy that new suit, if I just, you're playing catch up. You're trying to catch up and you're trying to be something, but you've already lost. You've already failed. You know what I mean? My finger's been in this camera shot this whole time. You failed. It's over. It's all comes down to genetics.
Defeated, bro.
If you're genetically superior, women sense it. Bone development, height. Why do women hate short men? Because they have inferior bone development. They might have the chiseled face, but genetically, it's not there. That's why women hate short men. Why do women hate ugly men? Why do women hate men that have big old fat moon face? Because I don't have the sharp chiseled bone development that signifies that I have a superior genetic profile. You know what I mean? And I don't know when you guys are gonna get it figured out. You're trying to catch up.
Stay single, guys. Don't chase women, it's not worth it. Peace is everything. The truth always stands the test of time. Shack up young, when you're both broke and in love. There's a small window of opportunity. Once you miss it, you will be dealing with conditional love and resource negotiation for the rest of your life. That's fine though, some men have it easy. They're born with all the gifts, they don't have to work for anything, just like some women are pretty and some aren't. And they get their benefits from pretty privileged. Doesn't stop you from competing. You actually have no choice. Life is a competition. You get to pull out and say, yeah, I'm cool flipping the board. I give up on you. You won't get picked at, you'll die alone. And some guys will cope with that reality and be like, well, I'd rather die alone than deal with the harat. You never had the harpy, bro. That's the point, because you never worked to even get a decent woman. That would respect you because it takes work. It takes self-improve. You have to build up your life in a way where you're independent of everybody else, and then people magnetize to you. You're looking for happiness in another woman. That's what's the problem with all these guys in the Western male mentality.
And this is all I got to do. This is, oh, if he was just a virgin. Oh, if I just, if I had some more money. Dig this, okay? Yeah, okay, women, they say a man's richer, women are more satisfied. But it's somewhat true, but I mean, there's a guy he was a billionaire. His wife took him to the fucking cleaners. 80% of your income's going to alimony and child support for 18 years because wealth is okay. I mean, wealth is a good thing. It's, wealth is power. Wealth, you can use that for plastic surgery. You can use that to get steroids, whatever you got to do to shape yourself to be to have that stronger appearance of genetic quality. But I mean, I don't know what I can tell you guys is that you're probably fucked. You're probably just totally fucked for life, and you're probably fucked from the day you were born. Okay, I'm not trying to say, that you can't better yourself for yourself, but you're sitting here, you might be 20, 21, 22, and you're thinking, okay, well, it just hasn't really happened for me yet, but I'm just going to keep going. But these women, from 14 years old, from 15 years old, once they're, once they've got their sights on a genetically superior male, I mean, that's it. That's what they want. That's what they get. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, shit's gonna be really fucked up. You're probably never gonna be in a happy relationship.
My wife married me for my looks and left me for ugly dude with money. You are way off on this one. Women pick winners. Most women will pick the winner and then dump that winner for a new winner. You live in fantasy land if you think that just being a winner will make a woman stand by you. Don't change for women, change for yourself. His mentality is a bit too doomer for me, in terms of you have no power whatsoever. You're destined to fail. No thanks. I could never buy into that prescription of life for myself, because who wants to be powerless? Anyways, the true power is realizing you have all the power you need in these two hands, and everything you do, thoughts lead to actions, which lead to habits, which lead to outcomes. Period. Once you realize that, you can start changing. I'm not going to say you're going to get a supermodel. I'm not going to say you're going to become a millionaire, but you can improve your situation dramatically, far more than you ever thought possible, with just some hard work, determination, and always chasing your goals and never giving up. It's so constantly repeated, because that's literally the secret to life. That's a wrap for today on MGTOW Sigma. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you're the first to know when the next video is out. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you tomorrow.